Okay, hi everyone, this is Miss Mowry, and I am recording a video of how to get your student, or if you're the student watching, of how to get yourself from our Google Meet and into your classroom. So I am showing you from an actual student account. Okay, so this is what you should see on your end of things. So as of right now, you can see that I am in a Google meeting with the teacher, which would be me. And up at the top, here is where your Google Meet tab is. You can see the little, recording, and it says Meet. That is our meeting room for second grade. If I tell your students to, okay, I need you to complete an assignment on Google Classroom, what they're going to want to do is right where you have this Meet, they're going to come over to the side where this tab should still be open, because you have to get in your Google Classroom to even open the meeting link. So this should still be open, and if you're in first grade, it'll say Math First Grade Miss Mowry. This is what it says for second grade, and in third grade it should say, third grade Math Miss Mowry. So to go back to your Google Classroom and complete an assignment, you're going to click on Math, that's second grade. That's the meeting link that you would click on to see me. Now this is your Google Classroom, so if I post any links or announcements, this is where you're going to see them. I can tell you right now that a link that I'm going to be posting either today or tomorrow will be Prodigy, so that'll always be there to get to it. So over here on the left hand side, it says upcoming. So this is where your student is going to see what they have to do for me as far as assignments. So I have a quick, practice assignment that I've assigned. And when you click on this assignment, it's going to go to their math workbook website. And that website, it's called Pearson Realize. That is where they're going to actually do their math work. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, so to actually go to the assignment, you'll go to your upcoming on the left hand side, and you're going to click on the assignment. See how it shows up in blue? That means I can click on it. So if I click on it, okay, so it says, here's your assignment, topic 1, animated math story, The Math Machine. It's obviously not graded, I'll fix that as assignments actually come through and what what it actually is. So you're going to go ahead and look at my directions. My directions say watch the video. It's important to take note of the directions, because I may say, oh, you don't have to do the homework pages tonight, or I only want you to complete workbook pages 1 through 10, something like that. So make sure you're looking at the instructions. So to actually watch the video, I'm going to click on this link that takes me to the math website. So I'm just going to click on topic 1, animated math story. Then it just says you'll be redirected in 7 seconds. You can either wait or you can click on take me there now. It doesn't really matter. So now the math website is loading. So this is what your student is going to see as far as what I assign them and what they need to do. So if I assign more than one thing in a lesson for them to do, which I will, it's going to show up on the side as like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to list the different assignments. And so when your student is completing those assignments, they should not turn in everything until every single thing within that assignment is done. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my only assignment of topic 1, the animated math story. So this was just assigned as just a practice to get you to get used to being on the math website. Like I said, this video is not graded. It's just for you to practice being on here. Okay, so all you would do is, go ahead and watch the video.
The math machine.
Now, you guys can watch this on your own, so I'm going to go ahead and click towards the end. And I'm going to pretend like I just watched the whole thing. Okay, so now that the video is over, to tell me that you are done, you need to, there's no math tools that you would use. You don't need a glossary, and you definitely don't need to print this. So you would click turn in your work. So once you're done and finished with the assignment, you're going to go ahead and click on the check mark. Think of it as when we do class, like when we're in class and we go to check something off of our games list. We go check. So here's the check mark. It says, are you sure you want to turn in your work? Yes, I'm sure. Go ahead and turn in. Then it says your work has been turned in. So if you were to have another assignment to do, since you did this and you watched this and you turned it in, you go up here to exit. Okay, so when you have completed that video, this is a list of all your assignments. So I have assigned a lot of practice assignments to this particular student, so you can kind of ignore these. These aren't what you're going to see. So I'm going to go over here to completed work, and then I'm going to see, well, there's my assignment, topic 1. Sorry about that crazy noise. So I'm going to go over here to where it says topic 1, animated math story. That's what I just completed, so I'm going to review the work. Okay, and I already did that, so my completed work is all finished. So as soon as he turned it in, or I turned in, the teacher will be able to see what you've turned in. So, but if you ever need to go back and look at what you did, you can always go back and review your work. Okay, so another time, and this is how you go back to the meeting. So this is where I would go back to my meet, and this is where I would go back and see the teacher. I just want to show you really quickly another way to access Google Classroom if it's not over here. So let's actually go back. So if you were to actually go back, because the student account that I'm on, I watched the video and I clicked that check mark on the math website, it automatically graded that assignment in your Google Classroom. So now it says that he earned 100 out of 100 because all he had to do was watch the video, and the work says graded. So that assignment is completely finished. So I would go to, so look, since he already finished the assignment, it says upcoming, woohoo, no work due soon because you already completed it. And then if you wanted to, look at the classroom that you did, classwork you did, you would go to classwork. Oh, there's my classwork that I did, and it says graded. So then you could see your grades that you have done. Then if you click on view your work, it'll say 100 out of 100 for the topic 1 assignment. Just really quick, another way to access Google Classroom is some students' Chromebooks have this green Google Classroom button at the bottom down over here, but on this particular student, theirs is over here. So if you click on the green button that says Google Classroom with like a person, it will bring up your Google Classroom. So I'm going to exit out of it and see if it does that. See, look how when I clicked on it, it brings up the Google Classroom, and it brings up all the different classes that the student is enrolled in. So then you go to the one you're in, like mine, and you would find your classwork. So that's just another way to access Google Classroom if it's not up here. I hope this video is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions.